So I heard something on a podcast today from Hotep Jesus, actually. I'm a big fan of Hotep Jesus. But he said, I'm not an expert, but I am a student. And I love that. Like, I think that's a great way to look at, I don't know, just anything that you think you're really knowledgeable in. Because, I mean, we all have our areas of expertise, but nobody knows everything about anything, you know? Like, nobody knows everything about anything. And we all know very little about very much, a lot. So, yeah, never an expert, always a student. That's a great way to look at it. But I'm kind of proud of myself, because they were also talking about the hope you bought the dip. So basically, when the stock market dipped last week, you know, because of the tariffs went into effect, the stock market kind of tanked for a few days, and tariffs went into effect, stock market tanked, and they were saying, hope that you bought a whole bunch of stocks while they were low. And I was like, I did! Like, I literally did. I wasn't really keeping track of, when the tariffs were going into effect, but all I knew is that I checked my Robinhood account, and all the stocks that I own were like down, 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 down. So I was like, shit, like, I literally used up all the money in my brokerage account buying more of all my stocks, and actually went a little bit into the margin buying more stocks. Like, literally bought more stocks than I had the money for in my Robinhood account, because they were so cheap. Like, it was crazy. And yeah, like, obviously now, a few days later, they're back up again. And so yeah, I was super pumped, because I was like, I did something right. And I definitely consider myself a student investor. Like, I'm not an expert by any means, like, but I am a student. I've listened to several audiobooks about it, some podcasts and YouTube videos and stuff, and I do it. Like, with every spare penny that I have, I invest it. Some in the stock market, some in other stuff. But I was super happy that everyone was talking about, hope you bought the dip, and I was like, I did! So, yeah, just a little shareable moment there. Little small victories, small victories on the way to being a king. Because, someday I'm going to be a king.